swore I'd block your number for good, but here you are texting me you up. I know exactly where this is, on your side of the bed at 3 a.m. I tell myself don't fall this time, but you say my name and I lose my mind. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Your friends all think I'm over this phase. Mine keep telling me to walk away, but we both know how the night goes. We talk a little then lose control. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but you smile once and it all falls down. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I start trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Maybe one day I'll actually quit, but tonight I'm not over it. You say come closer and I give in. Yeah, here we go again. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Die for your dreams, running on fumes, trying to get by. Take what you need, love what you do, and you'll be alright. Some money, power, glitz and some glamour to make you happy. Will you be happy in the end? You'll be alright. Slip through all this pain, breaking out this place. You'll be step outside your head tonight, bringing all your dreams to life. Money, power, glitz and glamour to make you happy. Will you be happy? Slip through all this pain, breaking out this place.
shoulder is all you get. When you moved around, yeah, that's where it all fell, oh, to the ground, babe. And you like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Yeah. Who said we can't forget even if it don't last? Baby, when I get up in it, you forget the past. I'll make sure to cut all of the strings that get attached, and you make sure to call me every time you want me back. I love the way you say your name, say your name. I make me feel so Medicare. Love the way you say your name, say your name. You like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Alrighty, and here we go. We are live. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is CSC match night number 2 of, I believe, the prospects. Yes.
Yep,
we have FNL versus OS, Order of Samurai. peeking into pistol around here. We have Drunk Demon going out a window here. He has the info. Gets a spot on. Gets a pick on Extol. Gets another pick on Red X. Going in fast. Opening up the round with a double pick. Noggin denying the A hit.
Yeah, good round. Was that a smoke from the T side that went in the window? They missed?
I think they missed it, yeah. That was good defense from the CT side there going into the first round for Ronin. What are some, do we know any key players
Yeah,
to look
I've
out for
played
going
with
forward?
I've played with Joe before. I know
Okay.
he's a pretty good player. I know CW. I don't know a single person from FNL. I know Ozzy's pretty high level on Faces, so that could say something, but no one really had a crazy standout game from either team.
We're looking
their
for a
first match.
fast A hit, getting the pick out of under. Oh, Noggin with a good defense getting 2. Joe picking up another one. Ozzy trading out with a 3K coming into A site fast. Going for 4. Get some damage onto the guy in lower connector. Just Sapphire left, retreating into under Balk. Looking for the 1v2 clutch. Spots the guy triple, spots the guy stairs, and cannot convert. It's going to be OS to take the second round, defusing the bomb. So these are both teams who, from what I'm seeing here, have lost their first matches going into match number 2. So
On Mirage,
both,
so they should be pretty warmed up for a second Mirage game for both teams.
yeah, definitely both teams who are looking for a comeback win here to go into match day number 2 as far as everything goes officially. But
Oh, Sapphire was gonna pull out the op there, but it seems like he sold it and went for
seeing
an
good
SMG buy. So we'll see what they do here.
Yeah, seeing good rounds out of a couple individual players on OS's side. Ozzy trying to make things happen on FNL's side as well. Only player on the entire team with any kills right now. And Red X goes down
Another
early from an
miss.
op pick.
Another missed mid smoke.
Yeah, definitely leaving an open gap and window for their opera to exploit for sure. Oh, nice. Nice pick coming out of A Palace there. Denied though early by Noggin. Seeing a little bit of a lean towards B, bringing the bomb back apps right now through TV room for
I'd love
FNL.
to see CW jump spot here just to get a little bit more info early. Could definitely pull another CT over. Oh, he saw him.
He saw his head. He saw. Oh, he sees his head again. Oh, hits him with the smoke. Oh, and that looks like it's a B site take. If they can deny this entry, that would be huge. But it looks like they're not going to get any kind of. Oh wait, Joe gets a try. Oh, landlord coming in, denying the plant. Well, getting the plant still, but denying the play. And there it goes. Retake set for OS. Third round on the board.
Had me nervous for a second there.
For sure. Good clean Counter-Strike though so far from Ronin. We would like to see FNL get around on the board. If there was ever a time, now would be the time. A little bit of scarce money going across the board. Some people have a buy, some people don't. Probably opting for a save here would be my guess. Or maybe a half
See
buy.
the op come out. Oh, Sapphire has pulled it out.
Oh, so they are definitely leaning into more of a force buy situation here on FNL's side.
I'm curious to see if they'll default again or if they'll go for something fast. Because the first 2 rounds, that fast play got them out on site, but they just couldn't hold it from there. So maybe with some util, better guns.
Sapphire has not the greatest spawn here to go for either a window or a ramp pick. We'll likely see what they go for with this. Sapphire heading more towards Palace, it looks like. You see.
They're leaving one guy on A site here.
Red X doing a good job of being disciplined, holding the smoke, making sure they're not going for any early A ramp pushes. Definitely a very heavy A lean coming from FNL's side here.
Here comes the first one. What are they? Jungle Stairs. Full execute coming out from FNL here.
And Joe's spotted the first pick on the guy Palace, doesn't fully complete the kill.
Oh, another miss smoke.
Landlord gets the second guy down though. Blowing up in the smoke CT, a little bit off. Oh, gets the spam on Hamlet. Stops the plant, denies it. Puts the round into a little bit of a cluster. This round has become messy very quickly. Joe completes the kill on Ozzy. Sapphire left in a 1v5. And there he goes.
Good clean retake from Ronan there.
That was... They shut that down just as quick as I think it was being thrown out, to be honest. That was not the greatest showing for FNL. Definitely leaning very heavily into the favor with Ronan. Joe and Noggin both having some pretty impactful games, and Landlord is right alongside them with Drunk as well. 4 out of the 5 players on Ronan really having impactful performances right now.
Oh, they're forcing back on that? Okay. Low util from FNL. Looks like they're moving into a default with it.
Opting more for... Oh, we get an instant trade out right at the beginning of the round. Drunk for Ozzy, Red for Drunk. Red gets a double kill right at the beginning of the round within the first 25 seconds. Definitely seeing a lot of heavy mid presence.
Made a move towards Sandwich.
Leaning heavy towards a mid to A split, but it feels like the mid players are coming in a little bit too fast. Shut down by Joe. Sapphire gets a return pick on Noggin. Can he find the next one? There he goes. Sapphire picking up a second. Can he shut down the mid rotates and secure the bomb site? Finding themselves in a 2v1. Xtori and Sapphire versus CW. Can CW come up and clutch in an important position?
He's got a smoke. He's got a flash. Yeah, honestly, this is playable. They're playing pretty far off.
Kid on him. He's got the read. Searching out that first player for a 1v1. And he wins it. Now he's just gotta identify where the second player is left over. Smoke on the bomb. A little bit off. He's got it. As long as... What a round.
And a
good clutch.
CW.
Good clutch for CW. Can't clean up the final kill, but overall puts them 5-0 on the board. FNL are still not able to make a point.
No, the only organized I've seen was their mid take there where they got the trade. But it seems like coming up connector there, they're just kind of swinging one by one into a pretty good player as Joe.
It feels like a big portion of their problems on FNL's side is coming from them taking individual one-on-one gunfights, and they are not able to trade out effectively. Again?
Could be another free pick here for the op. Oh, they double smoke it.
It looks like they're readying up for a double.
He doesn't take the shot.
Oh, and the Joe's good for one, but gets traded out by Ozzy up top mid.
Does good damage.
Slowly working their way into mid. We see Ozzy working his way into chair. CW's got apps on hold.
Still not a jump spot.
Noggin is pushing into A ramp, eliminating that A hit, so we can see that they know that they're going to be probably pushing towards B here.
Big pick for the lead. And then last player's just maybe forced to save.
Wow, and this round has just totally fallen apart for FNL. Ozzy is hoping to make a miracle happen in this 1v4. Spots on the first player, gets the pick. Looking for a second. Doesn't get the sound cue on the guy atop of stairs. He's going to stick this plant here, and there he goes. At least he's good for one and getting the plant. Yeah, at least he's good for one in a plant there. That's.
But I still would like to see FNL maybe more executes, a little bit more team play. They're defaulting a bunch and they're losing that mid control early. Especially with that window
Definitely,
smoke they keep missing.
definitely some very disjointed Counter-Strike from FNL's side in this matchup right now. Seeing very good showing from a lot of individual gameplays playing very well in the favor of Ronin in the hands of Joe and Drunk Damone. Very good opping and very good rifling from Joe and good opping from Drunk. This is definitely taking them across the line so far in this 6-0 lead.
Okay, here we go. Full mid push coming in from FNL. Oh, just cross their set in time.
Sapphire with a nice early opening pick though. Definitely. Oh, and Red instantly traded out.
Joe gets one through the smoke.
Still man advantage in the favor of FNL here, 2-4.
CW does have a smoke here. I don't know if
Definitely
they'll
hitting
use
the
it.
fast
Getting
B
full
hit for
cover.
sure. And Noggin is just very far out of position to be helping CW in this position. CW is definitely going to have to make a hero play, and he can't drag himself across the line. Noggin is left in a 1v3. Can he convert? Will he go for it, or will he save? Gets one. Spots the second guy in apps. Doesn't know what to do. Definitely has the means, and gets picked up by Sapphire there when he's trying to push out a door. Not the worst round in the world from OS, but a much better round for FNL.
As soon as they started playing together, they got the 5-up mid. Were able to trade out, take the fights they needed, instead of getting stuck peeking one by one.
Hey, that gets FNL on the board. I mean, they are sitting in a position now where if they can start getting all of their cards in line and chips on the table, as they may say, could tie this half up as long as they can come back. Joe misses a little bit of his smoke for the bottom
Looks like they're
connector,
setting up for an execute.
and
It's a good pick.
little bit of a rough decision here from Red, sticking himself out a little bit early. And he gets the opening pick. That puts them in very heavy favor. They have early space, and they have the man advantage early on into the round. Good nade on the offer. This is setting itself up very pretty for an FNL round, as long as they can play this correctly. Joe waiting on his opportunity.
In this position.
Man advantage in the swing of OS, in the speed of light, and there they go. What a fast retake.
Wow.
What a fast retake, no less.
They're doing their thing on these retakes. Like, honestly, it's not a bad round from FNL. They just...
Yeah, the opening pick in the favor of FNL there was definitely helpful. Them swarming the site after their early man takes that opening pick and just following him out there and really securing everything was helpful to them, but definitely got some work to do on the post plants if they want to secure those sites.
Like, just a little bit more space there. If they go there and take CT with the numbers they have, and then they cut them off one place they can come from, it could have been a different round, but we'll see if they make any adjustments. They really need to at this point, 7-1.
Drunk Damone trying to go for an opening pick out of mid window, doesn't get the shot that he's looking for. We're seeing a pretty heavy A lean, actually, still, even after all these rounds for OS. Cat player playing really reserved. This has just been overall very nice, disciplined Counter-Strike coming from the CT side of OS. I mean, overall, like, you can't be mad at this form of Counter-Strike.
And I like that they're kind of backing up here, knowing that they're taking that early mid aggression and just trying to play for them to peek into them, rather than going out there and losing a man early.
And then we see a little bit of an overextension there towards A. Leads us into a very fast A hit coming from FNL. Can Joe stop this? He's got two players in his way. Spams on the first, spams on the second. A little bit of a whiff. Switches to the pistol instead of reloading. He's calling for backup, and backup cannot get it across the line. Red is still waiting on this early pick. He's going to choose to swing for it. There it goes.
They know the
Round
last
is
guy-
very, very, very heavily in favor of OS, or in FNL at this point in time. 1v5 for Landlord.
Now with money being this low,
And
he
there's
may
the
just-
spam. Ozzy. Good round from FNL. Very disciplined. Used their patience to the better of them. And good round overall from Ozzy there especially.
Yeah, with the low money here from the CTs, I could definitely see them FNL maybe start to make a little bit of a comeback if they can keep it this clean.
I would love to see a aggressive mid push maybe here from OS. This would be huge. And it looks like that might be what they're opting for. I'm seeing three go for window.
No one there though to fight him.
Here it
It's
goes.
a good call. They get A site for free.
This is just good Counter-Strike here. We like to see this. Oh, nice shot from Landlord. Drunk as well.
Here's a
Trading
chance,
out
yeah.
2-1. 3v2.
And the last guy's not. He's laid up con. He'll have that sound cue. No kits here though.
Noggin definitely has the sound cue and loses his gunfight, but could be very well traded out.
2v1.
Oh, Joe can't get it. Oh, and Tori is able to drag them across the finish line in a beautiful 1v3 scenario. That was the type of stuff that we live for right there, you know?
That's a great round from him.
If we weren't playing Counter-Strike, we wouldn't get it that excited for things like that. That's exactly why we played this game, is for rounds just like that right there. Insta smoke out of Tori coming in. Looking like a very heavy mid to B execute right off the instant. See if they're willing to convert off that off some early
They're
picks.
going back to the default, and I don't know if that was something that really worked for them. Leading heavy towards B. Uppers out late mid. It's definitely
I'm
gonna
seeing
be
them.
here.
They're very apt to this this 3 mid split the site
Yeah.
type of Counter-Strike on the side of FNL for their T side. You know, like.
Oh, you see one on cap?
Oh, there we go. Opening pick in this favor of FNL gets traded out evenly 3v3 or 3v2. Sorry.
No, we've yet to see a save, I think. So I'm assuming they're going to play this. Now would probably be an opportunity to save.
Noggin probably opting for the save in this scenario, 1v3. That was a well-disciplined and thought-out round from FNL. I like to see that from them. You know, they've been going for a lot of these mid-split site takes where they send 3 guys out mid and 2 guys off on lurker positions, one towards apartments, one towards palace, and kind of hoping for a extremity pick to really drag them across the line so they can explode from the middle. And if they don't get that extremity pick, it really feels like they are just kind of dead in the water and lost without.
Yeah.
So
And I think they're util now. I think they're starting to hit that window smoke, and it's allowing Drunk Demon to kind of get stuck, not being able to take those early mid fights. Which is
for
definitely
sure,
helping out
for
FNL.
sure, yeah. I would love to see a little bit of a reposition here, or maybe some early round aggression out of Ronin, just to try and stuff FNL in their tracks for this last round. This is... You don't want FNL to start picking up momentum going into the second half, because Mirage, as we all know, is a very favorable map in the side of the CTs, if played correctly, so...
Another default coming in.
Early flash coming out of B. Early pick out of Drunk, though, in A, and he gets this early info that there's nobody else really towards A at this point in time. Still leaning 3 early towards A, though.
And the cat
Not
guy's
really-
gonna hear red pushing up. Could set CW up for a free kill. The opposite smoke it.
And Landlord goes big with a double kill on Catwalk to totally shut down the round. All that's really up to now is CW. Can he shut down this B Apps player? Good nade. Hits him for about 25. Another deagle tag. Puts him at about half health. Landlord, can he go big again? A little bit wide on the hold. Red is going to take some... Oh, no. Backs up. Decides to play a little bit more disciplined here. Going to go for the bomb retake with his teammate.
I don't know if the CTs know for sure the bomb's there. Or if they're just willing to give it up.
They were able to get the bomb. Stick in the plant. Puts us in a 2v3 retake scenario in the favor of OS as long as Sapphire and Red are able to hold their extremities. Red fails on the opening pick. It's up to Sapphire. Oh, hits the first, but is not able to convert on the second, and Drunk will drag it across the finish line. Beautiful round from OS to secure the half.
Honestly, that like they were putting something together there towards the end, but then they went back to their one player per position and got caught out with that early play in A main.
Definitely seeing definitely seeing a lot of we will call it risk taking Counter-Strike in the favor of the Cedar Creek Creeps. FNL is looking more for a heroic performance from an individual player versus a overall team synergy moment, it feels like, in this second matchup against OS tonight. And OS seems to be hitting pretty well across the board. I mean, 3 out of the 5 players are hitting positive. Noggin just barely below the line. They're doing things that they need to be doing, so...
Yeah, and they're 3 for sure heavy hitters. Joe, the Landlord, and Drunk are really doing what they're supposed to.
Ozzy does get this early info on them, coming up mid to cat fast, though. Landlord gets the early pick. Hamlet to trade out Sapphire, puts them in the man advantage. Landlord evens it up. Drunk, another one. Puts the man advantage in the face. Oh, and they're evening it out as fast as they're getting the picks. Noggin fails on his mid lurk coming out of the fucking... Oh, wow, this is just a whole round. Things are happening fast. And there it goes. Tori able to shut it down. They're going to stick the defuse, and that's going to put it 8-5 in the favor of FNL.
And I think the map is a good way to show why Ronin lost this round. Just every T died somewhere by themselves. Just spread out keeping fights.
And I think if Ronin slows down a little bit there and doesn't get too aggressive, I think they're riding the high of that first half just a little bit too much, you know?
Yeah, and that's how a comeback gets started.
For sure, yeah. We're seeing, you know, Red X and Tori posting net positive halves, if not even halves, so far going into this. So
and Sapphire and Ozzy are not far behind.
Definitely room for improvement on both ends, but overall, FNL has taken the first step to make sure that they are improving going into the second half, not OS. Good spam kill out of Tori, ready to start off the open round.
Almost caught a great timing on that window peak. Good swing by Joe.
Molly to stop them in their tracks. Joe with a good Mac 10 pick. Tori to trade it out. Landlord to even it out again, putting us in a 3v2. A-site control is held to an extent. We still have this gunfight on CW into Sapphire, and CW is able to convert, putting Red into a 1v3 scenario. Oh, and he gets the opening pick coming out of jungle. Can he convert this? 1v1.
1v1. He may not expect the CT guy here.
Oh, and he wins the 1v3. Red with a life-saving round to pull them across, putting them in 8-6 for FNL. What a round out of Red. That was, I mean,
Yeah, he was just given too many 1v1s.
I mean,
kind of the
MP's
story. That's been like the story of this game for both teams. The rounds that have been lost.
MP7 go brr. Ain't that what they say? That's what they say.
Oh, it's a laser beam.
That was MP7 differential, if I would ever say it myself. 8-6 in the favor of Ronin so far. FNL are slowly creeping their way back in, winning the first 2 rounds, aiming for a third. Full buy with pretty medium utility, I would say, in the favor of FNL here. We've got a decent A lean with some B activity and an underpass lurker.
Almost got the pick.
And there goes our underpass guy. Drunk. Dies to Ozzy early on. Feels like right now, FNL are just offering over a lot of early round 1v1 fights. Oh, and CW is able to convert and bring it back with a 4v4.
That's a really important pick here.
Sapphire able to convert and bring it back. Hamlet with the sight hold. Landlord, big double kill. Gets the info on the guy bottom connector. And they already have the information on the guy in jungle.
All you don't want to do is overextend. They're in a good position. They can play a little bit of a crossfire.
Should know where both players are. And lose.
Spray transfer?
I am unsure. I wish we were able to get that run back to find out, but that round was entirely lost in the favor of FNL because OS were just too greedy with their gunfights. That is for sure. We are seeing a comeback happen right in front of our eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
1 point game now. 1 round. This is not what Ronin wanted to see after starting the game 7-1. Got a tech pause coming out. What would you be discussing here if you were the IGO for Ronin?
I would for sure be telling my teammates, hey, we need to be playing some disciplined Counter-Strike. We, 3 out of the 5 of our players are shooting just perfectly fine. We're playing good Counter-Strike across the board with individual players. We just need to play as a team now. And if I am FNL, I'm saying, hey, whatever we've been doing, keep doing it. Because it's letting our individual players wake themselves up so we can tie this thing up and put ourselves back in contention. Because going into the second half here, this was very heavily in favor of OS. And then we see FNL opening it up with an opening pick from Sapphire with the op. I mean, this has just been a very scrappy T-side from OS overall so far.
Yeah, they're just falling in the same trap that FNL fell into. They're getting good rounds when they execute. They're just overextending on their gunfights. And then now they're split up, taking one-on-one fights, and it's just going to put them in a place. There's another op kill.
Sapphire.
They're just dying so spaced out.
Sapphire has let himself back into even digits.
Mirage is a map where the op can really get going on CT side if you give them these kind of peaks.
Heading for the mid fight. Looking like probably a mid to A pick here. Good flash. Gets dodged off Hamlet. Could he go big on this round? And he gets shut down.
They have 3 fights really to take here.
Sapphire good on one and Tori good on the other, and that cleans up the round. 4 people still alive.
From FNL. Game is tied now. We got ourselves a game.
we went from seeing 4 out of the 5 players in the red for FNL to now seeing 3 out of the 5 players in the green as far as FNL is going for individual performance. This has been a shocking turnaround to turn things back from 8-4 to 8-8, and I would be more so willing to say that things are more favorable to FNL at this point in time with the way that they've been playing.
I feel like they have the momentum here. I would like to see a tech pause come out from OS especially if they lose this next round here.
Yeah, if you concede a 4-round lead at that point, you definitely have some things you need to be talking about.
Truly a 6-round lead. It was 7-1. They started to let him eat it back at it.
I mean, just from the half. If you concede 8-4 from just the half, I mean, there's some things to discuss. But
another pick is that another pick from the Opper?
I think I missed that. I think we both missed that.
I think we both missed it.
I think we both missed it. That's unfortunate.
Based off the death location, I'm feeling like it was an op. Now they got double op set up here on FNL. Things to start getting really dangerous for Ronan.
Joe's searching for something in mid here, and Red finds CW, putting them in a 5v3 with 30 seconds left in the round.
And I guess it's gonna be
OS is gonna have to find something out here sooner than later.
Get a pick from
Joe with an early double to open him up. Well, late double. Sorry.
Okay, this is winnable from Ronan. This would be a huge way to
Finds
switch
the
the
plan.
momentum. But then they take that aggressive fight.
Noggin in a 1v3 finds.
Gets two.
Finds two.
Now bomb's planted in a decent spot. He knows he's there. That smoke will. He's not gonna stick it.
Fake might get him. And Noggin with a 1v3. Oh wow! Pulls them across the line and puts that number on the board to keep them where they want to be. 9-8 in the favor of OS Ronan right now. What kind of game are we having? That's
a big round from OS.
We might just get a back and forth for the rest of this game. Who knows?
Could we see a world record overtime game?
I would love to see it. What I mean, who even knows? Does anybody know the record for overtime for CSC at this moment in time?
I not know.
It's got to be pretty good. I would imagine it's got to be a good amount of rounds, but yeah,
62.
that's
Jesus.
This.
Okay. There is a chance here for Ronan to pick up another one.
I am seeing. Like we're getting a lot of these early round trades out like very fast. 3v3. Ozzy with a good double.
3v2 situation. Oh, wait, how did that guy just die in apps?
1v1.
Oh, he got a bad timing.
Landlord has been spotted. He's been spotted again. And he loses to Ozzy. Ozzy is able to tie it up 9-9 in the favor of FNL there. That round happened so fast it was hard for me to keep up with. Did they come from mid? Did they come from apps?
That was going by really quickly. Like everything's just happening at one time. Okay, now what kind of buy we're gonna see come in from OS? I don't think any team has had a full eco yet. I think it's been a lot of force buys.
I think this round has been the closest we've seen to full buy on both ends. A little bit weaker utility on the side of OS at this moment in time. Very, very heavy A lean early on in the round. Probably looking at an A execute here, which would be not favorable.
Ozzy gets the early pick, but does get tagged.
Ozzy with the early pick, and then we'll be able to receive this information on the execute if they continue to throw out this utility within the next few seconds.
So now they
Here
know what
comes
to
some
make.
utility. Ozzy's gonna call this out.
No one's gonna try to play in front of the smokes. You're just gonna sit back and let them take.
Good
sides.
nade. Hits 2 players for 40.
Oh, another.
43 in the favor of the CTs.
One guy.
FNL are just doing a very good job of. I imagine if you listen to this Discord call right now, they have probably pretty good communication on what's happening within the server. I mean, to get the opening pick like that and then openly fall back and be ready to receive this A hit is just detrimental to their Counter-Strike. Oh, and Joe is able to get the 1v2! I don't know why I'm talking about anything else other than that right now. That was...
I don't know. I would love to see Ronin start planting the bomb in a more favorable position for like a hold. They keep planting in that like safe default position. And they keep having to run around that box and make that win, but they're doing it.
They are more scared of losing the site take, it feels like, than the retake. And so far, they have found themselves in more scenarios where they are.
They heard the util. They heard the util. They need to start speeding this up.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna see from them.
They're fighting off retake scenarios more often than they are struggling to take a site. So, would definitely love to see them, like you said, play a little bit more reserved in their own game. Seeing a 5v5 go out on the plant, just stealing this B site away early.
Should be an easy pickup for Ronin here. 2v1 situation. We haven't seen Hamlet clutch, but we've seen some crazy things in this game, so we could.
We have seen a lot. We've seen 2 1v3s, and
they had a good hold, so great.
Cannot see a 1v2, unfortunately.
That's what they need, though. They don't need to be trying to take that last fight. Just perch up. They had a really good cross there. There's no way he was winning that round.
Ronin putting themselves onto the 11th round, aiming for the 12th. Seeing pretty broken buy on the side of the T's and very weak utility and broken buy on the side of the CTs. I would almost say this is a pretty even round going in here.
Yeah, another fast mid play. I don't know if they'll be ready for it. If Xtorio goes, though, they could be in a bad... Oh, Hamlet's already dead.
Tori would have to go life round here.
Good kill from Sapphire. They do not have any info that he's here.
Good round here out of the CTs, putting themselves in an advantage, and Tori goes down with 2. This is huge. Putting them in a 4v2 early on. I mean, this has just been the game the whole time, it feels like. I mean, these early round picks and these early fights have determined every single round so far for both sides of the equation.
I want to know what the opera for Ronin was looking at there, because I felt like he was on his screen for a while with the op with an opportunity to get that refrag.
Definitely just a lot of early round aggression, hoping to open up picks to sway this thing. Will CW expect...
He has to clear this corner. It's super
Red X here in this corner.
Have a chance. Oh, he will. He will clear it.
Oh, and he doesn't clear it all the way, and he fails in the clear. FNL take that one over the line, 10-11 in the favor of Ronin still.
Now,
but
if I'm
FNL,
I'm in Ronin's shoes here, I full save this.
You have to. I mean,
take a full save here. You get a full buy. It'll be 11-11. And then if you can break their money on this next round, and who knows, you could win the eco.
This certainly has become an interesting game for sure. Going from a 8-4 half to juggling rounds back and forth within 1v1 clutches, 1v3s. I mean, this is a good game.
It's
Would love
very
to
entertaining.
see. It feels like right now the only thing that is determining whether or not OS can get themselves across the finish line sooner than later is a little bit of a misperformance from a couple of individual players.
Yeah,
But
but I don't mind the buy
overall,
here. We got 2 Tech 9s, a Deagle. I've seen Joe take some heads off with that Deagle. So if they can get a good timing here, honestly, through this smoke, it's not a good smoke. You could catch a really good timing and just gun down.
especially with a player overextended towards Palace here.
Yeah, could be a free pick. Oh, he's looking down too. Oh, I think he caught him. I don't know who's in action.
Very aggressive angles coming from the CTs. If these picks go in the favor of the
Oh, there we
Ts,
go. There's one more.
this
one more.
could be very good.
There we go. And then try to deal with the opper.
Hamlet goes huge though with a 3K, putting this into a 3v1 scenario now, and Sapphire is able to clean it up. Hamlet and Sapphire there, man, that was a good round. Hamlet especially, that was... If Hamlet doesn't go 3K there, that round is lost.
That round does become very scary for them. All right, we got 11-11. We got a full buy coming up here from Ronan. I wonder if they're going to try to find a way to get drunk the op. No, it looks like this is going to be full AKs. Going against 2 people that... Oh, never mind. They wasn't showing their guns for a second. I was like, did they not buy? Missed the mid-block smoke.
Just off on a timing shot. I thought he was going to hit it for a second there.
Okay, now you see the wall or smokes. You have to assume one guy's going to make his way underpass. Oh, that could have been a good pick by Joe. Now, what I don't want to see is them get trapped in mid, especially with that Palace alert coming up now. It's going to get a chance to kind of clear the entirety of A.
Seeing him play pretty reserved though, he's falling back now towards A, and it's almost looking like...
Cat, oh, very quick on Cat. And they have it. They have B.
Wow, and that round has just disappeared instantaneously from underneath FNL's feet.
Ronan, that was a great call just to back up and just take Cat fast.
I think it's CW, but I could be wrong.
Absolutely not.
It's not? It's not? Okay, okay.
Not a chance.
I thought it... I, for some reason, thought it was, but... Maybe that is wrong. Maybe it's somebody else.
He couldn't IGL if someone pointed a gun to his head.
Oh, God.
I love him, but he couldn't do it.
Oh man, seeing
I think we're gonna get a save out here.
I was about to say, seeing a save
Right,
here in a
match point.
2-4 situation, going into quite a good buy though still
They have a
for
great
the
buy.
CTs.
I would love to
This
see them pull off
is-
a double op again. Maybe we'll see.
We either go overtime or bust here in the favor of FNL. I mean, what a game so far
Yeah,
out of
what a
Joe. What a game so far out of Joe, especially though. 24 and 17.
And I know Xtort is 18 and 50 right now, but he's had so many impactful kills, a lot of impactful clutches, a lot of impactful early like multi kills.
And Sapphire too. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of
Sapphire
early
too,
round op kills. I mean, opening things up for their team, putting themselves in man advantages where they can just play with aggression in retake scenarios, so that way they're not scared. And that's been really huge for them on this CT side, able to tie that up and bring that comeback back into fruition, so that way they can actually have contention for this matchup.
Looks like we're going to see an A execute come out here from Ronan, but the op has already kind of made a rotation over towards CT.
I am very
Another
surprised.
ladder as well.
I'm very surprised to see this read out of FNL. This is huge.
They don't have a jungle.
And Ozzy with the opening pick,
no.
Sapphire and Hamlet also to back it up. Putting ourselves, Noggin and CW able to bring it back. We're putting ourselves into a 2v3.
Oh.
CW opening it up again. Sapphire evens it out. It's a 1v2. Noggin on 7 HP. Nade could damage him a little bit if he moves. And there it goes. Overtime.
The overtime.
And if you all were tired of my voice already, you get to listen to it some more. Overtime is where we belong. This has been a matchup of the ages between FNL and OS. I mean, what more can you ask for with this? I mean, this has been beautiful. 24 kills on Joe and 21 on Sapphire. Absolutely going nuclear between these two players, and the rest of the team all across the board really just stepping up and doing what they can to make this a good matchup.
There are 2 other games in Prospect. We just got word that are also in overtime. What a week for Prospect.
Prospect is really showing that some of these players in Prospect, I mean, don't sleep on them. They're ready to play. They're here to improve, and they want to show their skill set. And this is a prime example of that right there. When it comes to what you want to see from this division, this is where you want to watch.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, both games. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a lot of games right now in overtime. For Prospect, we have Boa and HR on the new base, 13-12. Gone Fishing and All Good are 12-12 on Nuke. In
Just
Contender, we have Frag and Frogs, and Banshees for Boo in overtime. FNL and
well,
Dragons Contender are also like they're going. A lot of games like they're going to OT here.
I'm biased. I want FRG to win. I'm just saying that. I love my boy Gabe. Okay, what can I say? But no, going back into this first round of the overtime here, Sapphire's looking for this opening pick. Smoke on the instant window is hit.
He's gonna
Seen
pop an open.
FNL.
What if he's been peeking off this a couple times. They could. Oh, never mind. Not this time. Are you still gonna set up for it?
Hamlet misses his nade to get a little bit aggressive here, but Sapphire finds that opening pick on Landlord. We're still looking at a little bit more of a mid to B split. Noggin finding some residency in ladder room. See if he can get anything happening here. We're sprouting out of B apps. Red is fighting this. Noggin gets a pick on Sapphire in window, and Hamlet is able to trade him out. Joe picks up that residency in ladder room and searching for this pick on Catwalk while Red fights off this B hit.
Joe gets a double. Now they have a chance taking B site.
Planting for Catwalk here, so Joe can play a good post plant. Hamlet and Ozzy
Both
not really
players are
left with a
looking
lot of opening picks here. Oh, spots Drunk. And Drunk gets an opening pick on the hand. And he spots them through the smoke. Drunk, what a round. Gets 3, I think. Maybe it was 2. Could have been 3. I thought it was 3. Maybe it was 3. But overall, good round on the side of OS. I mean, not a lot of mistakes there on the side of FNL. I think it was just
two good kills from Joe and then 2 good kills.
Yeah,
from,
I think it was just a difference of Counter-Strike there on individual level. And we're going to see fast mid again from OS here. Top mid smoke. Shooting on timing.
Another just so close.
I mean, so far it's been very cookie cutter Counter-Strike at this level, but it's working for both teams in their own regard.
We're gonna see Ozzy try to take this space with the smoke, but Landlord is ready. That's a great pick. Now the Opera. Oh,
Red peeking up and finds one. Gets traded out instantly by Joe. Finding himself on the threshold of greatness here. He's almost pushing 30 in this game.
Yeah, they're gonna bring.
And Sapphire with the shot! What a flick. Snaps Landlord right through the box, putting them in a 3v1 scenario with all of the B control in the world, pushing into market, and they have all
There's
of
no
jungle
way
as well.
Sapphire gets out with this.
Sapphire goes down at the flick of a
Joe
pick.
has turned it up a level so far in these last 2 rounds. He's already playing well, but these last 2 rounds of overtime.
I would love, absolutely love to see Joe and Sapphire both hit 30 in this matchup. I think if this goes to double overtime, I think it's possible.
Definitely could. I think we may see X-Story take a little bit more aggression here. You see? Okay, he's doing the glitch. I keep thinking that they don't have a gun, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's going to take it with the USPS.
Going aggressive cat.
Sapphire's going to have the scout. Haven't seen him with it yet, so we'll see how he balls with it.
Going a little bit more aggressive catwalk here this round than they have been in the past. Finding himself a little bit of early contention in ladder room. So that way when they do make this cat push that they're not so pressured for it. Molly comes out, he's going to force him up into the upper rafters of ladder.
Looks like they're gearing up for a B play here. They held A main control for a long time, waiting for that push.
Joe gets a nice pick on Hamlet here, spots Seth,
Another kill
and
from
CW gets a pick on Sapphire, and Joe gets a
and
second
match.
pick on Tori that opens the round up into a 5v2, and they're taking nice space towards A with a good lurker to open up B. He's probably going to relay this information over like, hey, I've got all of B site. We could come back
That's
to
2
B.
kills.
Ozzy
Another-
and Red are making the round happen, but they just can't pull it across the finish line, and that's
We
going to
got
put
Ronin
us
on match point.
into
we
Ronin
saw-
on match point.
We saw them struggle. We saw FNL struggle on T side during regulation. So we'll see if they come out with a different plan this time. I would love to see them just push this 5, honestly.
1.63 rating out of Joe so far, 1.22 out of Drunk. I mean, these two guys are really, they're trying. They're putting it all in for their team, and Landlord himself as well. I mean, these guys don't want to lose. They're trying. They're giving it their all.
Yeah, they got 3 chances now to put this game away.
I am loving this level of Counter-Strike. I mean, the harsh reality of the situation here is, right, CW having not a terrible game by any means whatsoever.
He's really picked
but
it up in overtime.
for sure, but definitely the weaker link in the team. And Joe says, hey, brother, I got you. I'm here. I can pick
CW
up that
is
slack.
he's an MMR. He's a minimum. So he's kind of doing his part for being basically a top tier recruit, lower tier prospect. So they can have heavy hitters like Joe and Drunk on the team, which they're doing their part right now.
Love to see this level of team play out of
There we go.
OS.
That should be game here.
4v2 in the retake scenario. Smoke goes down.
Oh, wait.
Tori and
Okay,
Drunk
1v3 there.
trading out, and there it
That'll-
goes.
that's game.
And that should
Good
be the
game.
game. 34 kills from Joe, 20 from Landlord. What a good game. 23 from Drunk.
Great game from both teams.
16-12 in the favor of OS, and what can I say? That was a pleasure to watch.
That was very fun.
I mean, good showing from both teams. 8-4 comeback in the favor of FNL there, starting with a beautiful half from OS. I mean, just good entertainment overall.
Truly, truly. Almost a crazy comeback.
Almost. Them bringing it back from 8-4 into overtime alone. I mean, that is, you have to walk away from that at the very least with some semblance of a smile on your face, because otherwise, what else are you realistically going to do?
Yeah, that's big though for after losing that first week for Ronan, being able to pick up a win against a pretty decent team too with FNL. There potentially is an elite game about to go into double overtime.
Oh my lordy.
15-14 currently.
Well, for whatever it's worth to anybody that is still tuning in and sticking around, it has been a pleasure to be here with you tonight to watch this beautiful match of Counter-Strike. And my name is Moon, and
I'm
we
Lethe.
have been very happy to watch this with you. And we hope you all have a beautiful night.